Brilliant, good morning. So, we have the magic ring today, but if you like to start in a standing position, just place the ring on the floor and have your feet either side, then step the feet in a little bit more. So you're slightly compressing the ring. Flatten the feet down to the floor, shrug of the shoulders, just thinking of posture, and then close your eyes and settle into your position. So as you breathe in, let your ribs expand out to the side, and as you exhale, bring the breath down into your belly. And again, inhaling and exhaling. One more time, breathe in and exhale, and then open your eyes. Now bend your knees quite a bit. You're sticking your bottom out behind you, and then bring your arms up. You're going to straighten the arms and then whoosh up to stand. So this is the movement. You bend the knees, elbows back, and then whoosh up. And again. And lift. So breathing out and in to lift. Breathing out, elbows high and lift. So the feeling is that you're pushing the edges of the feet into the handles of the ring. Your knees are heading over your toes. Navel is drawn into the back. You're squeezing the glutes. Going for 3 more. 2 more. Lovely. One last time. And then come all the way up. Just clasp your hands. Press your palms away from you and lean over to one side and hold it here. So push the palms, then let your head rest on the bottom arm. One more breath and come back to the center. And again, push into the palms, over to the other side. Lengthen your neck. Let your head rest on your bottom arm. Just holding, and then come back to the center and release. Now grab hold of your ring and take it into your hands. Feet in V shape, bring your hands to shoulder height. So you're going to open the palms and you're going to squeeze into the handles of the ring. Elbows are soft, so a slight bend in the elbow, almost like you had a great big beach ball in front of you. Now the movement here, you're pressing into the handles of the ring, but I want you to feel this through the back of the body. So focus on the contraction of the shoulder blades. They're coming in together. Have that super posture, eyes eye level, shoulders away from ears, squeezing the glutes. Going for 3 more. This is all the back of the body. And 2, and 1. Now grip the ring, and you're going to pull the handles apart and come back to the center. So pull apart and back. So when you pull apart, you're using the shoulder blades. When you press in, you've got the pectoral muscles, the sides of your chest. Inhaling as you open and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Super. For 3 more. And 2 more. Pull the elbows wide. This is your last one. And then place the handle of the ring on your sternum. Toes are in a V shape again. You're going to do a roll down, so you're looking straight ahead. Take a breath. Exhale, bring your nose to the ring, and you're rolling down. So the ring is really helping to give you that lovely rounded back. Take a breath, and then roll yourself up the way that you came, and eventually look straight ahead. And again, exhaling, rounding the back, scooping the belly, coming down. Take another breath, and roll yourself up. So in your own time, doing 2 more, but feel the movement in the spine. This is all about mobilizing your spine, mobilizing that lower back that's often very stiff, particularly in the mornings. So I've just got one more to do. And exhaling, gradually coming up. Looking straight ahead, let's go for a rotation. So you're going to turn to the right. Let the whole of the upper body move, even those hips are moving, and then come back to the center. Exhale, so the trunk is moving in one unit, coming back to the center. So your elbows are wide. Lovely. And your elbows are wide, a whole body rotation. Super, one more on each side. And then come back to the center. Now take the ring behind you, put the handle on your sacrum, and then reach behind. So you're grabbing either side of the back handle. Now your elbows are back, pull the elbows wide, that's it. So you're pulling the hands into the back. Your chest is lifted. And it should feel really strong. Through the arms, through the shoulders. Keep that chest lifted. And you're pulling your hands in. It's a strong movement. And pull. The position of the handle on the sacrum is quite important to make sure that you really get a connection with your upper arms. Let's go for 3 more. And 2. And 1 last time. Brilliant. And then release. Bring the ring in front of you. Still got your V shape. And you're going to press into the handles and then lift your heels off the floor. And slide the ring just in front of you, about 45 degrees. Now almost feel as if you're leaning into the ring as you press and release. So you're keeping the body nice and taut. The heels are lifted. You're pushing and releasing. You should be able to feel a connection with your inner thighs, possibly with your hamstrings, because you're leaning the body slightly forward. Not a huge amount, but enough to work the posterior chain. So squeezing the glutes. Just one more time. Now bring your heels to the floor and extend your arms and straighten your back. Now lean forward, reach those arms away. And then end up in a flat back, arms alongside your ears. Take a breath, then push and bring yourself back up to stand. Let's do that again. Inhaling. Exhale, lengthen your arms. Your head is in between the arms. You're looking at the floor. Back is flat. Take a breath and push yourself back up. Lovely. One more time. Exhaling. Pushing your arms forward. Hold your flat back. And then bring yourself all the way up to stand. Lovely. Now grip the ring and pull your elbows wide and release. Gripping the ring and release. For 3, pull the elbows wide. And 2, that's it. 1 more and release. Now take the elbow just above the ring, just above your elbows, and clasp your hands. So you're going to squeeze the arms together and release. Squeeze the arms together and release. So you're not lifting the shoulders, you're pushing and releasing. Shoulders stay where they are. That's it, brilliant. And push. Super, and again, push. So you're holding onto the hands, try and have your palms together, and push. Lovely. And again, push. Super work for 3 more. And 2, squeeze tightly. This is your last one. And release. Now grab the ring, take your hands up over your head, and you're going to bring the back of the ring to touch your shoulder blades. So this is your movement. You're going to straighten the arms and then bring the ring down. So remember, the palms are wide. You're looking straight ahead of you. And you're pushing into the handles the whole time. Again, feeling this in the shoulder blades. Looking straight ahead. And pull. For 3. And 2. This is your last one. Brilliant. And release. Now pop the ring between your calves and step your feet together. So your feet are as close as they can go. Then you're going to lift one foot off the floor and go onto the other foot. So you're shifting your weight from one side to the other. So you're squeezing that ring. You want to feel a connection with your inner thighs here. And then take your arms wide and together. And wide. Lovely. Squeeze hold of the ring, don't let it go. One more each side. Now this time, lean over to one side, take your arms wide, then bring your arms into a diagonal. Holding for 3, squeeze those legs together, and 2, and 1, and release. Same on the other side. Arms wide, arms over your head, find your diagonal, palms are parallel, holding for 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Let's do one more on each side. Over you go. Arms. Lengthen both sides of the waist, keep your neck long. And come back to the center. One more on the other side. Long neck, long waist. And then come back to the center. With your hands on your hips, bend your knees. And now lift your heels off the floor. So heels are going to lift and lower. Knees stay over the toes. Back flat, navel drawn in, neck is long. For 3 more. And 2. Now hold this one here. And try and bring the knees together. They won't come together, but hold it there. Feel like you're pinching those knees together, and then up and down an inch. Lovely. Really strong work for the inner thighs. Keep trying to get those knees together. For 3, 2, and 1, and then come all the way up. Brilliant. Turn your feet slightly, turning out, and as you exhale, bend your knees and lift. Bend the knees turning out, heels on the floor, looking straight ahead. Excellent movement, arms in blah blah. For 3, 2, now hold it here and lift your heels. Come a little bit lower with your squat, and then try and bring those knees in and out. It's not a big range of movement. Squeezing the knees in, the heels are off the floor. Try and sit back through the bottom. Keep your spine long, neck long, navel drawn in. For 3, 2, that's it. And 1 more. Heels to the floor and bring yourself up. And release, lovely. Now, grab your ring. 1 foot in front of the other. Tuck the back toes and then bring yourself down to the floor. Coming all the way down, brilliant. Just have your ring to one side for the beginning and roll yourself down onto your back, arms alongside your body. As you inhale, bring your knees into knee folds and then tuck the toes to the floor to exhale. Inhale, knee folds and exhale. Now notice what effect this has on your lower back. If there's a massive gap between you and the floor, try drawing the navel into the spine. So you don't want to have a really flexed lower back. You're almost pushing it down into the floor. Exhaling. So you've got maximum control of your lower core. Exhaling. For 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now grab your ring, pop it between your knees and feet on the mat. We're going to inhale, bring the knees together, and exhale to release. Inhale, draw the knees in, and exhale, that's it. Inhale, and exhale. Again, notice the effect this has on your lower back. Exhaling. So the more flattening you feel of the lower back, the more control you're going to have of the core muscles. Exhaling for 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now next time as you exhale, bring the knees into knee folds and then tap the toes to the floor. Exhale and tap. Again, keep control of the lower back and tap. Exhale and tap. So there's an even pressure between your knees and the handles. You're breathing out and breathing out. Super work for 3 more. And 2, keep squeezing the handles. 1 more. Now see if you can take those toes a little further away and knee lift. A little further and knee lift. So you'll feel this lovely pull through the lower belly. Exhaling on the extension and exhaling. Still pushing the knees into the handles. Exhaling for 3 and 2 and 1. Now pull the knees in, grab hold of the ring, pop your feet into the handles and just hold on with your arms. Push your heels away from you so you're stretching your legs and then bend your knees. Take the rings into your hand and place your feet on the floor. So push the heel of the hands into the handles, then slide the ring over your head and then lift up and come towards your thighs. So the exhale is as the arms go over the head. Inhale as you're lifting. You're now focusing on the ribs. Don't let the ribs flare up as the arms go over your head. So the exhale helps. Because when you're exhaling, you're drawing the ribs down into the floor. Exhaling. So the rib connection and the core are really critical for this move. Keep the back of your neck long, arms sliding over your head. Lovely. And again, exhale. And exhale. For 3 and 2 and 1 more. Now hold your arms, bring your knees in towards you, place your feet into the ring and stretch your legs. Push into your heels. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, just the head and shoulders, and then roll back to the mat. Exhale, head and shoulders, and roll down to the mat. We're going to do 3 more, exhaling. Make sure there's a small gap between your chin and your chest. So you're keeping the back of the neck long. And on your next one, hold it here. Now hold it here, breathing in for 5 and breathing out. Breathing in for 4 and breathing out. Breathing in for 3 and breathing out. Breathing in for 2 and breathing out. 1 more breath. And then roll yourself up to balance. So gradually coming up, and bend your elbows so that you can bring the ring closer towards you. And then bend your knees. Lovely. And roll down onto your back. Now place the handle of the ring on your chest, one hand on top of the other. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Your nose is touching the ring. As you exhale again, you're going to roll up and then eventually sit up tall. Take a breath. Exhale, nose to the ring. Then another exhale to roll yourself down. Gradually coming down. Lengthen the legs. As you come down, you lengthen the legs away from you. Eventually head and shoulders on the floor. Head and shoulders lifted. Remember, you're exhaling to roll yourself up. The elbows are wide. And then eventually sitting up tall and looking straight ahead. Ready to go again. So nodding the head. Exhaling. You're squeezing the inner thighs. You're lengthening the legs away from you. Slow and controlled. Use each section of the spine. Inhaling. Exhaling, and then another exhale to get yourself up with a rounded back and a scoop of the belly and looking straight ahead. Lovely. Let's do 1 more. So nodding the head and rolling down, coming all the way down. Take a breath in and exhaling. With your second exhale, rounding to roll yourself up, and then eventually sitting up tall. Take the ring into your right hand, bend your knees, and come down onto your back. So your right hand is out at a diagonal, your left hand is behind your head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders and push into the ring, and then roll down onto your back. So you're exhaling, pushing into the ring with the right hand. And again, exhaling. Now try and keep the neck long. And when you exhale, you're looking towards the top of your knees. And you're pushing down on that handle. And exhale. Great work. For 3 and 2. Now on this next one, hold it there. Bring your left knee in and then straighten the left leg. And again, pull the knee in and straighten. For 5. All the time you're pushing down into the right hand. And 4. 3 and 2 and 1, and then place your left foot next to the right and roll yourself down onto your back. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Push down into the right ring and then bring both knees into knee fold. Now you're going to straighten the right leg and bend. Just the right leg and bend. Just the right. For 4 and 3. Keep the neck long. Keep the waist long. This is your last one. Now both knees in knee fold. Lower your head and shoulders. Bring your feet to the floor. And then take the ring in your hands. Bring your knees into knee fold. Lift your head and shoulders. And then take the ring over your head. And holding for 5. And 4, you're pushing into the handles, and 3, shins parallel to the floor, and 2, looking towards the top of your knees, and 1, and then lower head and shoulders, pop your feet into the ring, and stretch your legs. Lovely. Lift your head and shoulders, and then peel your back off the floor. You're coming up to balance again, really slowly and controlled. Bend the elbows so you bring the ring closer towards you. And then release. Lovely. Ring in the left hand and come down onto your back again. Right hand behind your head. Inhale, exhale, and lower down. Exhaling. So the connection with the left hand and the handle is really critical. And the breathing out. And breathing out. Fabulous. For 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 last one. Now hold it here. Bring your right knee in and then straighten the leg and bend. And again, push away and bend. And push and bend. Whole time you're pressing the left hand down, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. For 3 more. And 2. And 1. And then lower down onto your back. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Now bring both knees into knee fold. And then extend the left leg and bend. Breathe out. And breathe out. Fabulous control. So the rest of the body staying perfectly still, extending. We're looking towards the top of your knees. For 3 more. Keep pushing with the left hand. And 2. Great work for the core. This is your last one. And then rest your head and shoulders, bring your feet to the floor. Take the ring in your hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Exhale, bring your knees into knee fold. Slide the ring over your head and straighten and bend. Now if it's too much with the head and shoulders off the floor, place them back on the mat. Make sure you breathe out on the extension. Make sure you're not using the neck. So if you're finding it's hurting in the neck, place your head and shoulders back on the floor. For 3 and 2, don't forget the connection with the hands and the ring. Last one coming. Then head and shoulders to the floor. Pop your feet inside the ring. Stretch your legs. Lift your head and shoulders and slowly roll yourself up, coming up to a seated position. Pull your hands in and then release. Lovely. Ready to come onto your side. So come onto your side, brilliant. Now pop the bottom ankle inside the ring and the top on top of it. And then lie yourself down onto your mat. Prop up your head with your hands. Lovely. So you're going to squeeze the legs together and then release. Now you want to keep your side waist really long. Make sure your body's in a straight line. You're squeezing the inner thighs. Keep the toes pointed. Lengthen both sides of your waist. For 3 more, squeeze as tightly as you can. And 2 more. This is your last one, and then release. Now take the top leg and place it inside the ring. So you're pushing into the handle and then release. And again, push and release. So you should feel this in your buttocks, also in your IT band. So you really push against the handle, like you're trying to lift both legs off the floor, but the bottom leg is resisting. So the top leg pushes up, the bottom leg pushes down. Lovely. Going for 3 and 2 and 1. Now bring your ankles together and then you're going to circle that bottom leg within the circle. So keeping the rest of the body stable. For 3, 2 and 1. Pausing. Now reverse. So it's a very small controlled movement. Stabilizing the rest of the body. For 3, 2 and 1. Lovely. Now push into the handle so that you can come onto your tummy and your feet are pushing into the ring. You're going to bring your feet up, so feet pointing up towards the ceiling. Now focus on the upper body, arms by your side. You're going to peel the chest off the floor and then lower down. So the whole time you're pushing into that ring, lifting and lowering. And again, lift and lower. For 2 more. And 1 last one, and then release. Now bring your elbows in front of you. You're going to straighten your legs and pull them back in. So you're still pushing your feet into the handles, your legs into the handles. Squeezing those glutes the whole time and push. So push the legs away. For 2 more and 1. Now as you push the legs away, lift your bottom off the floor and then flatten everything down. So push to lift the bottom and then lower. And push and lift and lower. For 3, 2. This is your last one. And then release. Grab the ring and bring it in front of you. Place it on the floor and take your hands about halfway up the ring. And then peel your chest off the mat. And then just turn your head to the right. Then roll your head to the left. turn your head and roll your head to the right. So one more on each side. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And now look straight ahead. And you're going to swim your legs. So keep those legs nice and straight, working from the glutes. Lengthen into your arms, lengthen into your neck. Great work. The count of 3, 2, and 1, and release, and come onto your other side. So get ready for your body in a straight line. Bottom ankle inside the ring. Stretch yourself out, support your head with your hand, point the toes, bring those legs together. And again, super. And squeeze tight. And squeeze tight. And squeeze tight. Lovely. Lengthen the upper body. There's almost a little gap. Squeeze. 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Place your top ankle inside and you're going to lift up and release. Pushing the feet in opposite directions and breathe. And breathe. Fabulous. And breathe. You should be working the top leg, the thigh, inner thigh, for 3, 2, and 1 last one. Bring your ankles together. And now small circle inside that ring. Keeping the upper body perfectly stable. For 3, 2, and then reverse your circle. Keep it controlled. Make sure it's a full circle, even though it's very small. Not just up and down. You're going forward, down, around and back. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. And then push your legs into the ring so you can come onto your tummy. Now grab the ring with your hands and take the ring in front of you. Arms straight. So lengthen the neck, slide your toes off the floor, and then open the legs wide. You're going to do beats. So bring the heels together, in and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold the legs wide. And then place your feet to the floor and lift your chest off the mat. Lengthen the back of the neck, shoulders away from your ears, and then lower down. Let go of the ring, push back into wide legged pose of a child. And then bring yourself up. Lovely. Now, as you come up, come into a seated position and take the ring in your hands. Lovely. Knees bent. Then lean back and bring your toes off the floor. You're going to take the ring across to the right, center, and across to the left. Keep your knees together Keep your arms long. Let your head move with the movement. And breathe out. Lovely work. If it's too much with feet off the floor, then of course bring your feet to the mat, but keep the movement going. Just one more on each side, and then come back to the center. Lasso your feet, straighten your legs, flatten your back, and then bend your knees. Grab the ring again and hold. As you go over to the right, don't touch the floor, but extend the left leg and back to the center. Over to the left and center. Lovely. So it's a bit like crisscross, except that you're balancing on your sitting bones. Superb control. Obviously your option here would be to have your feet on the floor. For one more each side. Then lasso your feet, straighten your back, pull your arms in, and then bend your knees. Take your legs out in front of you, but pull yourself forward. So you're stretching the hamstrings, and then sit up tall, pop the ring to one side, and now bend your knees and lean forward. So you're stretching your lower back here. Lovely. And then come up onto your hands and knees. Bring the ring with you. So first of all, find a good connection with your belly. Draw the navel into the spine, flatten your back, push your shins into the floor. This is table position. Then take the ring under your right arm, so your right arm is straight and slightly at a diagonal. As you exhale, push into the handle and inhale. Exhale, controlled pressure, and inhale. Exhale and inhale for 5 and 4. Keep it slow and controlled. This is 2 and 1. Now hold that ring and slide your left leg out behind you. Then you're going to tap the left leg and lift. So the whole time you're pushing into the right hand, drawing the navel into the spine, your back is really long and flat. Squeezing into the left glute. Just 3 more. Keep everything long. And 2, keep that super control. 1 last one. And then bring the knees side by side. And now take your right leg out behind you. Right leg, right arm. Holding for 3. Lengthen. And 2. And 1. Knees side by side. Sit back into pose of a child. Then come up onto hands and knees. Ring under the left hand. So find your excellent table position. You're already pushing the shins into the floor, making a connection, drawing the navel to the spine. Then push the left arm down and lift. Exhaling and lift. So you're working your back here as well as your core, your obliques, internal, external. Use your breath for 5 more. Keep it slow. 4 3, 2. Now hold that one and take your right leg out behind you. Lengthen and then tap the toes and lift. So isolating the movement with the right leg and the left arm. Great. For 3, 2, and 1. Slide your knees together. Take your left leg out to the left. Hold it there. Just holding, keep control of the muscles. For 3, 2, 1. And knees side by side. Sit back into your heels into pose of a child. And then bring yourself up to a seated position. Now, crossing your ankles, take the ring under your right foot, left leg long. Reach into your arms and then roll yourself down onto your back. Now focus on the left leg, take the leg up and lower down, hover and lift and hover. That's it, keep that movement going, lifting and hovering. For 3, 2, and 1. Now place your left leg inside the ring on the handle, so you're squeezing your inner thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders, and then roll yourself up, coming all the way up, and then lean forward, and then lift up. Let's change sides. So ring under the left leg, roll yourself down onto your back, right leg lifting and lowering. Exhaling and exhaling. Lovely work. For 3, 2, and 1. Place the right leg inside the ring. Inhale, exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Roll yourself up, coming forward and lean forward. And then bring yourself up. Lovely. Take the ring in front of you, feet wider. Inhale and exhale, round the back and push down, and then lift yourself up. When you're exhaling, really scoop the belly, draw the navel into the spine, and lift. Exhaling, drawing the navel in. So not collapsing, but a controlled rounding of the upper back. Lovely, and again. And again. For 3, and 2, and 1 last one, and come all the way up. Lovely. Now bring your feet together so the toes are turning out. The handles of the ring are on the insides of your ankles. Bring your arms in front. Now the toes are turning out, knees are turning out. Inhale. As you exhale, roll down. You're only coming halfway down. You've got these frog's legs, and then you're going to pull yourself back up. So exhaling, rolling down, squeeze the inner thighs, and then exhaling and coming up. And again, exhale, squeeze and lengthen the legs, and then pull yourself up. And again, exhale and coming up. And again, exhale and lift up. Make sure you're really pushing those ankles into the handles. Excellent work. For 2 more, exhale. And 1 more, exhale. Now hold it here, hold it here. Bring your arms up along your ears and then down. Just the arms, lift and lower. Breathe out and lower and breathe out. For 3 and 2. One last one. And then bring yourself all the way up. Lasso your feet. Pull yourself forward. Stretch your hamstrings. Stretch your back. And then sit yourself up. Just take the ring with 1 foot and roll down onto your back. Draw the foot towards you. Breathe into your back of your leg. Then open your right arm and take the right foot across to the left. Not lifting the hip off the floor, but feeling this lovely stretch in your IT band. And then come back to the center, both hands on the ring. Breathing in, exhale, roll yourself up. Push the foot into the handle, coming up really tall, and then open your right arm. Turn to look to that right shoulder. Keep your back really long. And then come back to the center. Lovely. Changing sides. Left foot rolling down onto your back. Drawing the foot towards you, just holding and breathing. Open your left arm. Take that foot across to the right, not lifting the hip, but just sliding the foot across. And then come back to the center, breathing in. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders, rolling up, 1 segment at a time. Push the foot away, open your left arm, sitting up tall. And then come back to the center, both feet inside the ring. Pull your chest forward. And then release, pop the ring to one side, bring your feet in, come onto your toes, reach your hands in front of you, then open your knees wide. See if you can get your elbows on the floor, maybe even the top of your head on the mat. So this is one of the best stretches for the lower back and for the hips. So looking back towards your heels. Now walk your hands to your feet and begin to straighten your legs, ending up in forward fold position. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, round the back and roll yourself up and come and stand up really tall. Then bend your knees. Knees are bent. Take a breath in and exhale, throw your body forward. Inhale, bent knees, exhale. Inhale, bent knees, exhale. Inhale and exhale for 3. You just throw your body over your legs. And 2 one last one. And come all the way up. Standing tall, take your left foot behind and reach your left arm. Lengthen the side of the waist. And then come back to the center. Tuck your chin and roll down over that right leg. Take a breath and then roll yourself up. Ready for the other side. Right leg behind. Lengthen your waist. Come back to the center. Tuck your chin, rolling down over your left leg, scooping the belly. Take a breath. And then exhale, roll yourself up. Shrug your shoulders, feet parallel. And come into your lovely standing posture. Close your eyes. Take a breath in, feel as light and as long as possible, and exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale, just one more breath, breathing in. And exhale, and you are finished. Well done. See you next time.